Hi guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your weekly horoscope for the week of June 28th to July 4th, 2021. But before we begin, I would like to let you know that I do daily video horoscopes that I post on my YouTube channel every single day. I do weekly video horoscopes that I post every single week, and I also do monthly sun rising sign horoscopes that I post on my YouTube channel as well. You can watch all of them, and I also request you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. All right, so this week let's talk about what's happening. This is a brief overview of the energy of the week. The details are in my daily horoscope, so if you want to know what a particular day entails, you can watch my dailies. And if you want to know what the basic energy of the week is, this video is good enough. So let's talk about what's happening on July 1st. Yes, the energy sort of picks up on July 1st. There are two very important things happening, and the first is the last quarter phase of the moon. Now, this is the point where the moon makes its last 90-degree angle with the sun before the new moon. And this is a point of release, of emotional release, of getting rid of things, of assessing what can come with me, what doesn't need to come with me for the next month, which will begin on July 9th with the new moon in Cancer. Now, this release process, this process of release ties back into the beginning that happened on June 10th, which was also an eclipse. It was a new moon solar eclipse in Gemini. So around June 10th, we began something. Everybody began something. And it was connected to communication, your mind, your immediate environment, siblings, all these sort of things. However, you can look at Gemini, where Gemini is in your chart, and that will be where the beginning for you happened. And connected to that beginning, at this point on July 1st, we will be assessing, okay, I began that on June 10th. What about that is working? What about that is not working? What can I take with me? What emotions do I need to release so that I can be ready for the new moon in Cancer on July 9th? So this whole week, starting on July 1st, we will begin the release process. We will begin the assessment process. Okay, this works, this doesn't. This can come with me to the next month, this can go. It's that energy. And it's also an energy when we, especially if this is an emotional release for you, if this is a subconscious release for you, the energy might be a little low, the physical energy. Because when we release emotional stuff, when we release subconscious stuff, we may feel tired, we may feel a little lethargic. And it's also the closing out of the cycle, right? So that's the first thing that happens. And now, what's the second thing that happens? The second thing is more important in my opinion, and it is the Mars-Saturn opposition. Now, these planets are opposing, and these two planets are the two malefics, so to speak, which means they have very potent energy. Now, let's talk about this. Mars is our drive, it's our action, it's how we take action, it's courage, it's willpower, and Saturn is decisions, it's definition, it's restrictions, it's also a builder. It's all these things. So when these two planets oppose, we need to integrate their energies, which happens through what? We may need to take a decision to take an action. We may need to define how we are going to take a certain action. Or we may need to build and have the self-discipline and the courage to do that. Alternatively, if this energy manifests in a negative way, it can feel like a lot of frustration. It can feel like I want to take this action, but I'm restricted. Because Saturn is restrictions, Mars is action, restricted action. And that can lead to frustration, that can lead to anger, because Mars is anger as well, it is frustration as well. And if this energy is making you feel angry, is making you feel frustrated, is making you feel like, I want to do this, why can't I do it? It's because Saturn is there. And the way to navigate this is to channel this energy, this Martian energy, in Martian things. Mars is an athlete. Maybe working out or playing a sport or just channeling that aggression in a positive manner might help curb the frustration and and irritation if that is happening for you. If it's not necessary, it will. Or another way to tackle this energy is take a step back and ask yourself, okay, why am I feeling restricted to take this action? Is there a change to it I need to make? Is there a decision I need to take? Do I need to define how I'm taking this action? Maybe that's the dialogue you need to have with yourself to navigate this energy. And this energy is making a lot of aspects, okay? This energy is in a square to Saturn, which means that whatever this decision to build, this decision to take action is or will be, can be quite sudden. It can come out of nowhere, and it does push you towards being your authentic self, your unique self, because Uranus is there. Uranus is sudden, Uranus is your unique self. So that's one aspect this energy is making. The second aspect this energy is making is a trine to Chiron. Saturn is sextiling Chiron and Mars is trining it, which means as we define that action, as we take a decision to act, as we perhaps take a step back and ask ourselves, what do I need to define or change so that I can take that action? We will heal our identity trying to Chiron. And this healing is for the long run, and it's been happening in the background since Feb, sextile to Saturn. Saturn has been sextiling Chiron since Feb, definitely. So there's a healing element to all this. And Mars is also sextiling the North Node at this point and trining the South Node, which means this decision will push us more towards our goals, more towards where we're meant to go. And as we take that decision, the past will become more and more distant. It will become easy to leave the past behind. But this energy can feel quite stressful because it is in a square with Uranus, and Mars and Saturn are opposing, which is not very easy. But it will lead to good things because there are trines, there are sextiles. So July 1st is the highlight of the week, and till July 1st, which I believe is a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, yes, till July 1st, we will be building this energy. This energy will be building slowly. It's not that July 1st, it's just going to happen like this. No, it will start building. These 2 or 3 days till Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is about that building process. And it's going to come exact on July 1st, and then the energy is going to start going down. So right now we're building into the intensity. So you might be feeling it on Monday morning itself. So that's the first thing that's happening on Thursday. Now the second thing happens on July 3rd, which is a Saturday. The Sun is going to square Chiron, make a 90-degree angle with the Sun, and the Sun is our consciousness, it's our identity, it's our soul, and Chiron is our deepest wound, but it's also how we heal, right? And when they square, what does that mean? Square means friction, square means change, square means we need to change something, we need to adjust something, we need to overcome something. So we might need to make an adjustment, change something so that we can heal our identity, we can heal our consciousness, we can heal our soul. That happens on July 3rd. And on July 4th, which is a Sunday, we are going to have the Sun sextile Uranus. However, at the same time, Saturn is going to square the Moon. And the Moon is also going to square Mars. So this energy can feel a little difficult emotionally because the Moon, which is our emotional body, is in a square to Saturn. Decisions, hard work, discipline, and Mars, how we take action. So at this point, our emotions are going through a lot of stress. Okay, and however, the Sun making a sextile to Uranus does have a positive element to all these things. Perhaps we may take an emotional decision, Saturn square the Moon, which will result in some action, Moon square Mars, which will in sudden ways be positive towards our identity, Uranus sextile the Sun. But this energy can feel quite charged up, and that's Sunday. So it's not going to be an ordinary weekend. The energy really starts to intensify on Thursday, and again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are a build up to that. So this is the basic energy of the week. Now, if you want to know the details of each and every day of the week, you can watch my daily horoscope. Just because I cover these events for the week does not mean other important things are not happening. I have chosen the most important events, so to speak, to keep it short and just make this an overview. And although this reading is for this week, on July 5th, which is next Monday, we will have Venus sextile the North Node, which is a positive moment. So this week, although we are going to go through some amount of stress, some amount of adjustments, changes, challenges, we had a positive moment coming on Monday with Venus sextile in the North Node. So that's something to look forward to. And I always like to say that just because an energy is stressful does not make it negative. It just means that we need to grow. Because stress, change, that's how we grow, that's how we evolve, that's how things move forward in life, right? So this is one of those weeks where through stress, through change, we will have healing, we will have positive moments to our identity. And at the end of it, on July 5th, there is a definite positive moment with Venus sextile in the North Node. So that's the basic overview for this week. I will pick a card for the week and then we will wrap it up. Okay, I'm just going to go with this. It says new life. New life. So this week, I think, is about a new life. And why is it a new life? Let's think about that. First, Mars and Saturn are opposing each other, right? That will require some decisions, definitions. And when we define things, when we take decisions, it leads to new things. It leads to endings also. And endings lead to beginnings. So perhaps that's one of those moments. Also, coming into this week, we did have a powerful full moon on June 24th, which was about the completion, the culmination, the realization of what started in January 2020. And I believe this is the point where what started in January 2020 with the Saturn-Pluto cycle. And if you don't know that, please watch one of my dailies. I talk about it in every daily video towards the end. We had the Saturn-Pluto cycle in January of 2020. And on June 24th, I believe that cycle was really integrated in our reality. Till then, it was, trying to embed itself. The old was there, we didn't want the new cycle, a lot was happening, and then finally now it's embedded. It's permanent till 2053. Although changes will keep happening, but the base is set in some ways. And I think that's the new life that is being referred to this week. Yeah. That's all I will leave you with, and if you like this video, do hit the subscribe button, do hit the bell icon, watch the dailies if you want to, watch the monthly for your sun, rising sign if you want to, and have a great week. Bye.